She's one of America's most notorious sex scandal school teachers.
Teacher Debra Lafave was back in court today.
Made headlines for having sex with her 14-year-old male student.
How did you explain yourself when you would show up in Ocala? Here's a place 100 miles from where you live. How would you explain why you were there?
Nobody really, I mean, all of his friends that were out there were, you know, high-fiving him and saying, oh yeah, she is hot, blah, blah, blah. You know, so there was really no one that I saw. I didn't know anybody.
2 days later, June 17th, she and the boy again drove to Ocala and picked up the cousin. They all went to a park. While the cousin made a phone call, Debra and the boy again had sex in the back of Debra's SUV.
What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. And right now I'm at the Brick City Adventure Park in Ocala, Florida. It looks a little bit different from the documentary from 2004, but that's because they changed the sign of it and everything. So here it is. Well, this is the entrance. It's not the whole entire park itself. And I'm just gonna show you guys around the park for a bit. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so here's the entrance to it. The park is kind of like woody and forested and everything. And yeah, so the reason why I wanted to visit this park is because something happened at this park, and it wasn't like no one got murdered or anything, but something really messed up did happen here. So I did an episode of Joe Winko talk about this quite a while ago, really. There was this school teacher. She was a middle school teacher, and back in 2004, like, it was a scandal that literally went viral all over the internet. She was this really pretty school teacher who was also a supermodel too. Her name was Debra Lafave. She was having an affair with her 14-year-old student, and according to what happened, they lived in Tampa, but then she started having an affair with him in the classroom and everything. But then she took him on a road trip up to Ocala, Florida, and they went to the Brick City Adventure Park, and they had sex with each other there. And the boy's friends were with him and everything, and they were high-fiving each other. And that's the reason why I wanted to visit this park, to see where it happened at. Whenever I tell people that I wanted to visit the park, the Brick City Adventure Park in Ocala, Florida, they always tell me, oh, so you actually want to meet Debra Lafave? And I'm like, no, I just want to see where they went. I really hope I don't run into her here. But you know, I'm honestly more worried about running into the Jeepers Creepers monster. This park is actually really creepy. They have lots of Spanish moss everywhere. Do you see that? It's just like something out of the Dominican Republic, really. It is nice though. There are people here, but not that many. So I'm gonna show you more of the recreational area and like where the jungle gyms are, and where they said something about a baseball field, but I'm not exactly sure where that is. But let me check that out real quick. Okay, so this is basically like all of the park. There's a bunch of kids playing right now, and there's a track field over there. Then over here, because I looked at this on Google Earth, I only was able to see like an aerial view of it. Hopefully there's no rattlesnakes or alligators here, but let me see what's over in this section real quick. I think there's one area over here where there used to be a baseball field. I'm on my way to it right now, hoping I'm not stepping on any fire ants. Well, I would definitely notice if I did. Okay, I think this might be where the baseball field used to be. They have that random building right over there, and that appears to be a picnic area, I'm assuming, I don't know. There's palm trees here too. Well, duh, it's Florida. Of course they're gonna have palm trees. Okay. And I'm gonna try to hold the camera steady. I don't want it bumping up everywhere. Okay, that's the Brick City Activity Center. And I think this is where the baseball field used to be, but it doesn't appear to be a baseball field anymore. I'm not sure what they use this for, because they still have the lights set up and everything. Or maybe it is a baseball field, I don't know. Oh, wait a sec. Looks like there's, not sure if you guys can see it on the camera very well, but it looks like there's stuff drawn on the grass. Not sure what sport they use this area for. Looks nice though. Well, all of this park looks nice. It's a really nice park. I like it here. I always loved Ocala. Okay, so that's it for this video. The Brick City Adventure Park, aka the Debra Lafave Park, whatever you prefer to call it. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.
Very attractive 23-year-old teacher. He's had sex with you. Weren't you scared to death he would tell someone?
Obviously not, because I did it again.
And again.
And again.